Good evening. My name is Janet Rose, and I work at the University of Mount Olive as a teacher. The students that I work with at the university are all studying to become teachers. And one of the really fun things we do in the early childhood education program is we explore lots and lots of children's books as we try to choose those that will be fun to use in the classroom and also those that teach reading skills. The book that I'm going to share with you today is entitled The Rainbow Fish, and it's by Marcus Pfister. I hope you enjoy this book. There is a wonderful lesson that's being taught in The Rainbow Fish, and as you listen to me read the story, I want you to see if you can decide what that lesson is. All right, let's see what's going on with the rainbow fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, like we see in a rainbow, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. Now, shimmer means they're going to sparkle when the light hits them. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so beautiful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset that he told all of his friends about what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to the deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then, suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. Now, emerged means the octopus came out of the cave from the darkness. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't do that," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared back into the dark cave. "Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly he felt a light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry with me. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. Now that means he stopped and thought about it. "Only one very, very small, shimmery scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." So carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. a rather particular feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched as the little fish swam back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by all the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right. The more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shimmering scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I am," said the rainbow fish, and as happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Now I ask you to listen while I read the story and see if you could come up with what the lesson might be that the fish are teaching us. And I hope you decided that that lesson has to do with sharing. You know, sometimes we have a special toy or a game and we like it so much we don't really want to share it with anybody else. But it's a lonely place whenever we're all alone. And if we will share with our brothers and sisters and share with our friends, we'll find that a lot more of them want to play with us. And I have a poster that I brought with me today that my daughter made for me. And this is showing us the starfish. Remember, the rainbow fish asked the starfish for advice. And the starfish said, "I can't help you. You need to visit the octopus and find out what advice the octopus has for you." And we remember that the octopus told the rainbow fish, "You've got so many of those shiny, shiny scales. You need to start sharing them." And so one by one, he pulled out the shiny scales and gave them to the other fish. So in the end, the rainbow fish was just like all of the others. So we need to remember that when we think about whether or not we're going to share the things that we have with others. I hope you've enjoyed the story of the rainbow fish, and I thank you for joining me this afternoon, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.